Hey guys, it's Rebecca Lauren here. I'm so excited to announce that I'm going to be recording my very first EP to release this year. It's called Prodigal, and it tells the story of God's faithfulness amidst our ever-present faithlessness. And I think that contrast is so important because in order to truly understand the depth of God's character, you have to understand the brokenness of your own. And throughout the entire Bible, you see individual stories and even just the Bible as a whole. It's about a rebellious people who are met with the kindness and mercy of a faithful and loving God. And it's just been so good to be able to explore that part of God's character. I hope that through this EP, I can reach Christians who are struggling to make God actually Lord in their life, or Christians who have turned away from the faith and are struggling to return. I really want it to be an encouragement to them. Throughout my whole life, I have struggled with being confident in my salvation and confident in my faith because I felt like I was someone that God could give up on. And through these songs, He's actually revealing to me how far He's willing to go to keep me as His child and keep me in the faith. And it's been so encouraging. He has brought me out of that season of fear that I had. And so I'm really excited to see what God has done in my life and what He's going to do in your life through these songs.
Hey, I'm Corbin Jones. I'm Rebecca's boyfriend. I've had the pleasure of working on this project for Rebecca's new EP. I'm super excited about it. I was thinking about it. One of my favorite songs from it is Exile. Kind of the reason behind it is, the instrumentation and all that stuff is just absolutely amazing from it, and I love it. But kind of the message behind it is what's really, really deep and unique. So it kind of talks about how God lets us walk away from Him so we can come back to Him from our own free will and in a stronger way. So we have a really deep relationship with Him. And I was thinking about it, and this kind of relates with, Jeremiah 29:11, that verse, which we all hear, but we don't really think about it in the right context. It's talking about the Israelites were in exile, but God reached out to them through Jeremiah's letter to them. And He says, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." And I was thinking just how beautiful that is, that in our sin and in our choice to walk away from God, because it's our choice, that we're choosing to create more space between us and Him. But He still has a plan for us. He still wants us to be with Him. And I was kind of thinking about how this relates too with Matthew 28:20, when Jesus is leaving the disciples after just the resurrection and all that stuff. He takes them up on the hill. It's not a hill, it's a mountain, but he takes them up on the mountain, and he tells them that as He's leaving them, that He's still going to be with them even to the end of the age, and that our God is still with us even though we are choosing to be away from Him right now. So when we turn back to Him, that relationship is so much deeper.
Hey, what's up? My name is Billy. I've had the privilege to get to record and mix the first two singles from Rebecca, Dear Abigail and Hope is Born. Honestly, I'm just so excited for you guys to get to hear this. We actually already started on the first song, and one of my favorite things about Becca's songwriting is just her ability to get her message across, but also make it something that people who have never heard it want to keep listening to. It's just such a talent, and it's going to be really exciting to see this come together on 6 songs that I really feel like people are going to be able to play from front to back no matter what. We hope you guys will consider supporting Becca's EP, and we honestly can't wait to share it with all of you, and we can't wait to see what God is going to do through it.
I'm so thankful for your constant support and encouragement through my journey in music, and I would like you to pray about taking that one step further and donating to make this EP possible. We are trying to raise $5,000 to put this whole project together, and for those of you who give, I would like to give something back to you as well. All donations will come with a monthly newsletter so that you can get updates on how the recording process is going, as well as exclusive content. And for those of you who donate $50 or more, I would like to send you a signed copy of the CD when everything is finished. And I would also love for you to support us through prayer. If you would pray that God would provide the means necessary to record this EP, and that you would pray that God would prepare the hearts of those who are going to listen to it, that He would draw those who really need to hear these words to the CDs so that He can really reach people through these songs. Once again, I really appreciate your support. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see what God does through this project.